Cloud9 don't have a big depth right now, and it kind of forces them.
And actually, what have we got here then?
Interesting. That's going to go second. Wow, that's very well thrown.
Just the decoy.
Second skylight decoy on top of the
Just
site.
to maybe bait out a smoke like early on. You think it's something else?
Rush is right there, though. So all it really is a nice, clever throw, but it doesn't really do much. So Cloud9, holding as a result of this, have automatic on the kit. And the rest, ready to brawl. Stacked up at ramp position as well. They've left outside open. They want to just be able to rotate quickly. That's the goal. And the rotations from ramp going upper mean to go heaven. Rush needed to stay efficient. He only got one. The single smoke is covered off the top side of the ladder as well. So Zelsis goes forward. He's going to flank around, wants to hold off on Lobby. But bomb already planted. And Norbert holding as he is towards Squeaky. Not to mention a fantastic position from World Edit. We saw it just off to the right. Zelsis really had no chance back into it. Flasha has to pretty much do all the hard work because the kit still holds for automatic, but he won't be able to duel as effectively without that armor. He's got to go, though. He's going to give it a try. Checks behind the vents. Standard position. Good shot onto Waylander. Down to the man who's got all of the work to do, plus the chance to defuse it. He's got a smoke on top of the bomb, but unfortunately, they're all over him and already knifing it as well. Tries to tap it and bait him in. That does pull one through. He's still got time on this. He can knife it back. It's a counter knife, but Boomich is going to get it.
As he held towards heaven. Heading towards that side, though. No force buy here from the CTs. We're going to see plenty of rifles out and a couple of SMGs as well. Very standard procedure. Smokes down. Winstrike look efficient on this map. Oh, they're actually taking a dink on their way through. Loaded at 50 HP. But no one down lower, I would assume. It looks clear to me.
Quick, getting the first shot already. Automatic trying to do damage as well. Did he just... No, Waylander's damage was done before, sorry. I thought it looked like he lined that up and actually hit it with a pistol headshot through the garage, but I don't see red on the HUD. So that indicates it was not done then. Bomb planted. Here's a real benefit for the radar.
Yeah.
That's upper and lower for you.
Yeah, it's the only map that has multi-layers to it, so we have to demonstrate how it works.
Kind of, overpass to some extent, but it's not stacked quite the same way. It's actually a very hard thing to do. I remember in MapCore when we were judging, there was someone that attempted, I think they may have won the first season of MapCore, that attempted to make a multi-layered map, but it's not an easy thing to balance.
No, definitely not.
As proof with NUKE, let's just say. But it's become a lot better, certainly on this iteration. And the T's are leading now. They'll get their second round on Winstrike.
Ooh, good job from Kirishima. That's plenty of money farmed.
He's got to make sure his teammates are in good positions.
Yeah, I've certainly been a critic of his performance so far. Oh, maybe it's that as well. That was not thrown correctly. But yesterday was great. Against Furia, managed to step up and get into this position. Smokes have missed all over the shop.
Well, that's the one. That's the one that missed. It was almost like the bind key didn't work.
It looked like his head would hit something.
Either way, it's a massive problem for them because they don't get a player in towards Secret as was the intent, just to get that one player down there and hold it so that they had options. Instead, they now have to put 3 players outside to follow up. He got there in the end. Waylander's down there, but he's known. An automatic holding off toward lobby, or excuse me, at lockers will catch out the rest crossing over as well. So he's going to have issues. Won't get full vision. Decent attempt with the AUG from that angle. Keep in mind that Zelsis is downstairs, so he's got to be well aware of the fact that they're going by. They've cleared out toward control. He's got great position on the catwalk. Vents no longer come in that way, and Kiroshima's already holding the ramp, which means they have to confront him directly. He gets the advantage of the angle no matter how they play it. New box covered off. Orange is not. Keo will burrow into that position, and they do attempt to try and spray behind the silo to spot Zelsis, but he's playing the corner.
Oh, did he actually end up molotoving his teammate? I
think he
so.
did. I don't know where that came from. It definitely was thrown that direction, but did it bounce off something and roll down? Either way, Keo had to go running. Bomb's still down. Zelsis is still up, and it's just Norbert left over, so it should work out for Cloud9, and it will. Flush is going to close the round. I do need to look at that again. Yeah, where did that Molotov come from?
Like maybe the flames just spilled over and ended up going down towards lower. It looked like Flush up, holding outside for now. World Edit has the AWP. Has consistency issues. Yes, the open position. Getting on top of T-Red. He's going to have 2 players in front of him. He'll nail this first shot, but does he get taken down in return? He doesn't. Down to 16 HP. Lovely shot. It's a common position Automatic was in. Normally good for 1 kill, but wanted it pre-fire in that spot. He gets the initial opening frag, and it's a 5-on-4. And they're going to drop those smokes and not necessarily use them.
Good point made on Twitter about the opening pistol round. That decoy would have actually broke out the window, which was noticeable, but the smoke went through it later, which we didn't see that. We actually snapped off to watch. So basically, it doesn't break the window when the smoke comes in. It gives you that extra split second to try and execute. So potentially that's what they were trying to do with it.
Yeah.
Used to do that with an HE, but obviously a decoy's $50, so in the pistol round, just use that.
Sure.
Waylander to open up the door. Oh. Keo's gonna be smoked off. Rush could have vision. Oh, good timing on the flash. He gets one. Panic spray behind him, but Flusha was able to control the situation for him, and now they could just settle into it on the upper site. Well, that it can't even find the op shot, and Norbert still outside, nowhere to go.
I like that serve from Keo as well. You're feeling uncomfortable on the hut, just chuck it on the top of it like that, sticks in the corner, and if they do flash you, they don't have much of a chance to actually kill you there. Warded it with the opening, a couple of P250s at the very most. And so try their luck towards upper, bomb down, doesn't sneak his way down the vent. As they go towards ramps, also should be able to find both, maybe even the third. Yeah, absolutely. One of the absolute gods is Zipex, you want to watch him.
Exactly what I was going to mention, but it's something, and you're right, against pistols, it's not the craziest thing, but it's just a note. Keep an eye on that through the half.
Yeah.
Because if they want to Winstrike, if they think that that's a weakness, if Zelsis is the weakest player, they could exploit that. They could try and challenge him. Flusha has no gap to fire at this time. The smokes actually land, and they will get down toward the secret staircase quite aggressively. Zelsis, knowing that, getting that call, has rotated effectively. So again, even if they don't contest ramp, he needs to know when to make the decisions.
Oh, he's not going to get killed from Decon. Oh, yeah, he's aware of it now. So drops the incendiary, and the T's should be able to take him down. It's not the greatest spot. He needs to reposition maybe down towards Shadow. Yes, that would be better for him.
Smart played. Couldn't hit the shots. Molotov gave him a chance to focus on Decon, and even when he was blind, he just tried to stagger his step just enough. He looks all right so far in this position. 2 again for him. Bomb down, but picked up and recovered. It'll go to the corner, the safe side of Old Toxic.
Yeah, it's a great plan, nice and open. Makes the CTs very vulnerable when they go for the defuse here. Automatic on the sniper, and you can see it's really working out for him. Just Boomich now, holding behind the silo, and you don't think he's going to do much with this.
You don't think so, but he's trying to make it. Oh, if he had hit one of the 2 of those, he's trying to make it interesting. Could have worked out. Bomb will be defused. Henry G, tilt 101.
Can we just stop making that a thing?
Well, World Edit's got a thing going on outside. Kiyoshima's caught. That's the first time they've had the opening pick. Certainly outside for sure, as Flusha now has to hold it with the AUG instead. He'll do it at a passive approach. Off angle to watch the hut. Excuse me, the main entrance at the very least. Norbert might be spotted. Yeah, he was, but too late. He's already dropped down. At least it confirms to Flusha they are going to be outside, and he's aware that they could wrap around. Poor flash from his teammate nearly costs him, but thankfully for his sake, they didn't walk out any further from the blue crate, and he could hear Norbert.
He wants more?
Retreat. I'm surprised he does, because Norbert was retreating. He had that one absolutely, but to find a third, no way, and it goes back to a 3-on-3.
Oh my goodness, that was sick from Flusha. I'm surprised he went for another one, but why not, I guess. You're low HP. Almost took down another. Zelsis, the player, got stabbed at the start. And we'll see him challenge towards the garage there, but only doing a little bit of damage. But Rush could do a lot more from this position. Manages to get on the T silo here. They won't be aware of this. It's not a common position. That's a kill for him. No problem, I say that. He follows up the grenade. That could actually do it. Not quite deep enough. So that flank was so promising, but unfortunately didn't get the kill. He'll have to pull back.
Rush jumps down onto the ledge in lobby. So a CT in lobby, usually indicative of the fact that they know exactly what's going on the map. Radar split again. You can certainly see that one's downstairs on either side, and Automatic's going to have challenges. The fact they've wrapped all the way around and they've got toward the ramp, he's got to be very careful, and he certainly is. But he's not aware of the second player that I was getting to was Waylander. Bomb to be planted as a result. Rush could potentially deny. He gets the second player instead. Quick.
Flusha watching for the silo play. Quick will smartly position himself away from the initial headshot. Well, not for long.
Okay. That headshot was still found.
Yeah, it definitely was. Can confirm.
Flusha's looking for more. Good awareness.
Not
that
bad.
is very smart. Not a second too soon. Did he look over to his right and catch the player that was lurking outside? Automatics transition back towards CT to find the shot as well on the way. Leonard Booch is gone. All right, give you...
1 minute remaining. Upper execution, that's a smoke towards the heaven position, but no one there.
Interesting position from Rush. Keo this time only gets one, but he's still up on rafters, far side. No, he hasn't been there all game, so they won't be able to check it, or even if they do, he's got the jump on them. You can see him waiting for the flash that never came. Automatic got quick as well, and it's Norbert founding Flusha, but it's still going to be the man advantage to Cloud9. Bombs on the other side of that wall. World Edit's got to enter the site. Norbert, he knew Rush was up there. He's trying to clip off all 10 toes with the shots from the AK, but it won't work out because Automatic's there to keep his man alive and walking, and unfortunately, Norbert's actually just said, you know what, guys? I'm going to help you. I'll smoke myself into position. Try to take...
You learn from the best. That's for sure.
Yeah, apparently. Flusha trying to get shots outside. He'll find Norbert. He's been exceptional so far with the AUG as well. And he hasn't done it all in the same fashion. We saw the knife from a garage when he played that angle to make sure they were committing, and at that time, they had a player toward lockers or heaven to spot secret. When he plays passively, he's letting them walk over top of Silo and into his position. Kiyoshima's the one to go down this time, but we've got a hint of what Zelsis is up to with a Molotov to slow things off on that side of the map. And despite that they've got the garage, they still only have the Deagles to work with.
Well, there's another player removed. Zelsis holding strong, and Boomich have to do something, show stopping at this point. It's quick to deliver a headshot towards Flusha, though, and they've got a bit of lower presence now. Waylander down there with the bomb as well. Doesn't want to go to the plant just yet, it seems, and Boomich continues to find headshots. 3 versus 2, all of a sudden they have the advantage. Automatic is watching towards lower, and he hasn't really missed a shot so far. Blows up the door just to give him vision towards that particular area, but surely this is where Winstrike can capitalize. Boomich goes down to 20 HP now. They know Rush is in towards that upper bomb site. We've got 30 seconds remaining. Automatic, after nading towards lower, fancies his chances towards lobby. The bomb still heads downstairs, though. That will be planted. It looks like Winstrike might have done enough here. The AWP on the retake, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Rush aware is going for it. Teammate with him, and the doors will swing open at this point, but positioned away from them. Waylander trying to avoid any CT presence.
Just doing what he can. Awkward reload situation. Brings an automatic AWP. Such luck to find a shot, though, and I said just Eagles outside. Cloud9 was giving themselves the distance to make sure they could win these exchanges. Apparently, those Deagles, more than enough for Winstrike to find a 4th round. And we have to continue to analyze this, saying that Cloud9 don't really play Nuke. So yes, okay, it looks great on the CT side. You have to remember what map we're on, and that Winstrike, every single round they're getting right now, it's great.
Oh, he goes down. Boomich was like... And we'll see if Cloud9 can still buy. Automatic back on the AWP. Still like cash for that. But this will be the moment that...
And he'll get back on Hut, where he's been so many times. Zelsis gets a boost this time from Flusha. Now, keep in mind that Flusha is normally your outside player. He boosting Zelsis is already indicated, therefore, based on position, he's going to rotate underneath and try and hold secret from within. And they've already got a rotation down vents as well, because Automatic didn't have vision if they crossed or not. So they've put Kiyoshima down there. That means upper's a little bit weak, and if they wrap around, they can exploit that. Automatic's already got one to stop them. Couldn't quite find the second. But if they go to that stairwell, they've got great positioning downstairs on the Cloud9 side.
Trying to focus on Automatic here, but he's had so many fantastic close-range shots. Spots Norbert, takes him down, and he's doing such work outside. 5 versus 3, and Automatic essentially to sit in CT spawn now. He wants a bit more here, and I feel like that's a bit of a misplay. We'll see if he capitalizes. He actually ends up getting another one. This is absolutely wild from him, and it'll be a 5 versus 2. Most AWPers think 2 kills, I'll take it, but he wanted the 3rd, and maybe a bit more.
Surprised World Edit didn't actually consider that he was going to be sneaking up. It looked like his crosshair placement was on Heaven, and he knew his teammate Norbert just went down to Automatic. So they lose 1 lower. Still, they can't advance on that. There's no one downstairs right now from Cloud9. Actually, just trying to flash Automatic into better position because Zelsis is rotated all the way around. If he contains them, if he holds them even a little bit, Zelsis has at least got 1 kill on a platter. It's quick. He's gone. Not the most efficient kill. Awkward exchange downstairs. Wayland
They're not going to be using them. Actually thrown horribly, but luckily no one there to capitalize upon the mistake. and it will be quick. Who actually lives up to his name and pushes through towards main entrance. Rush, surely not going to get more than one. They haven't pincered him at all. He gets 3 kills somehow. And there's Automatic, who I don't think has missed a shot yet. Leads it in a 3 versus 1. Boomich managed to get 4 kills on that Deagle round, but surely he can't do anything with this.
Swings back through Hut. At this point, he's Trish trying to get away, and Zelsys capitalizes, is here.
Yes, good point.
He's not behind them. The reason being is that Golden is their 5th, and he's part of the 3 that they need to have a core. Unfortunately, Golden has been sick for, oh, good shot from Quick. He's had some health issues for a period of time that unfortunately and effectively ruled him out for this event. Zelsys, therefore, was registered as the coach, therefore could stand in. So Zelsys technically is the coach.
Yes, very good point. Balance is here. And Zelsys is as well, as he finds the opening headshot towards the upper bomb site. If Cloud9 get this round, it could be done, because it will be a 12-4 lead and another eco, and then it goes to, what, 13-4, as the bomb not going to go down quickly, as Norbert is there, and he defends valiantly with a nice headshot, and will he get another? Not quite. That allows the bomb to cross over.
Bomb does cross, therefore it's going to be planted. Norbert's trying to do what he can, but knows that running blindly toward it is not that advised, because he's got to worry about decontamination. As soon as Zelsys stepped out, though, he instantly took his head off, and now they've got the advantage on the retake. Smoke, it's deep. It's not on top of the bomb. It's gone toward Nubox. There's a chance they can still hold that from decom, which means they have to take fights. They have to get aggressive. Norbert's going to trade, but Keo has the cards. He's got everything in his hand in his favor, because that smoke is just so poorly placed that now he should win out the round. 21 HP for Boomich. Boomich is on it? He's on it. Keo's got to go. He's got to peek it now, just barely in day.
Yeah, I agree. So I was expecting something fast, maybe towards upper, and that's going to be the case. As Zelsys once again cracking the side open. It's at the Boomich though with the AUG, and actually well at it, delivering a brutal headshot towards Rush there. This might be enough. Remember, it's one of those rounds where you're not necessarily going to win it, but you're going to try and cause as much financial chaos as you can. They've only got 1 kill, and it looks like Winstrike will be on their feet now. This is the all-important round, and Automatic will do what he can to do anything. As he gets 1 kill, he knows he's not long for this world. He's suggesting with that smoke he's gone to collect the rifle there, and he'll be behind the smoke. He's trying to bait out CTs who won't necessarily be aware that he's close now. Spots one, but there's World Edit.
The smokes that can be used in that position, but yeah, no doubt it is still a CT-sided map. At the end of the day, it's going to be a CT-sided play outside to try and counter that, as well as they get aggressive toward Red Crate. Bit of a gap in the smoke. Keo wants to take advantage of it. No one played the short side. And Flusha, who played outside the entire time, knows how to counter it. Throws a Molotov far and wants to drop in, but they don't account for Quick. He and Waylander, before Waylander died, found a kill. So therefore take a 2-1 trade advantage.
They absolutely will. They did so much damage with the utility at the start there as well. The 8Gs and Incendiaries doing so much work. And Quick's not done just yet, it seems, as he tries to battle Flusher, but I wouldn't recommend that. The shots he's been hitting today have been incredible. 3 versus 3. Quick could have taken the advantage, but went for the duel instead. Bomb down for now, and World Edit actually on a rifle. He upgraded to an AUG from the previous scout. The problem is no utility left from Cloud9 here. It's still an incredibly difficult procedure to actually get anywhere near a bomb site. What's the play? Kiyoshima seems to think lower is where they might find some success. It's always so scary. He's trying to bait out a shot with his barrel there, but nothing there at all. So he is fine. You can see the top left of your screen. We have a radar that demonstrates where the players could be positioned down towards lower, but the fact he's holding vents now is actually very strong. Hello. And I don't think Boomich oh, Keo. Could have just told his teammates where he was, and they got on the kill like that. Keo gives himself up a free, and unfortunately, that really does fall apart there.
Yeah, Norbert collects 2 in the bomb. So Keo goes all the way back around. 12 seconds. I want to just hold on to this AK. I think he's realized it, but it's too late to realize that.
Now we'll see what they can do with the fast outside smokes. Kiyoshima trying to get across. Luckily, that smoke blooms just in time, and he actually gets down safely.
Flush already on top of the AC position again. Headshot for him. That's twice. He's won that against the AUG.
Ooh.
And Kiyoshima's going to equal the task with a fantastic shot on Waylander.
Okay,
not easy. This is the man that's been so impressive so far. That's a phenomenal.
For masses, and now a 5-on-4. Automatic will have a quick pick there. You can see the reaction from the CTs, and it should be, I thought, the double kill, considering it's the AWP on the second player, but at least keeping their head above water. Lose this round, they lose the first map. So, Kiyoshima again, finding more and more kills towards lower. It looks like we are going to find the 15th round over Cloud9. And remember, that means no cash at all. There'll be $1,900 per player on the CT side of NUKE. They haven't really had a chance to show us what they're capable of due to that really poor start. Oh no, Boomage, don't do that.
Just make it easy for them. You're right, there is no cash at all. It's overpass net the map so effectively. Keo wants more information. He'll look downstairs. Quick wants to play it on an angle that has to commit. Kill's already come in though at ramp. Op's gone. Crossfire potential is there, and it works. That is such a strong position for the CTs. Keo reveals that though. So all they have to do is hold the inners of the site. Flusha needs to make sure he's looking at the door and not away from it. He can hear them on the other side. He'll get Norbert, sprays back in, looks for Quick, but can't find it. Bomb is planted in the meantime as Flusha gets back out and makes no mistake. He's hungry, he wants more, but it's Waylander that's got the CZ onto him instead. Not done yet because he's got an AK-47 and he does indeed have a kit plus the smoke. He's gonna have to be extremely clever using it though in a 1-on-3. He's already got one. Damage onto the other, but Rush has position and Cloud9 have the map 16-7.